Hey there guys, how we doing? I'm Yalek, and we're going to do No Endless, No Problem on Dr. T. Well, that's just interesting. Alright, apparently that gives us nothing at all. Anyway, no endless on this account, and this is 6-4, I want to say, so no troop health here, which is a bit of a difference from some of my accounts, but we have Dr. T, excuse me, and we're going to try to get through this with, as ever, as few troop losses as possible, using warriors, which honestly, part of the reason I do this is that I feel that warriors are more or less ideal for this event. With the 6 GBE, I can go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, making sure at least a couple of those hit the mortars, touching the headquarters, which adds extra damage to the headquarters, which makes your GBE go further, which makes you win. So sometimes can do up to 4 stages. Using just GBE. And we'll see how far we can get with that, because if you're not using GBE, then, or if you're not using troops, if you're solely using GBE, excuse me, then your troops can't die, which is really helpful in terms of troop losses. Yay. Not very exciting, to be honest, but, you know, very, very effective. With less GBE or with not maxed gunboat abilities, that does become a little bit different, though. Fair warning. Why'd I press scout? Change that. Okay, attack. I love this feature where we can now scout after pressing attack. So, way too much health there to Bart by, oh, well, like, easily like 120,000, so that's just not an option here. We can probably do this with just one shock, and we're gonna go like this and do a bullet shield thing so that everything is shooting into him. Probably should have barred out mines beforehand. Yeah, this is terrible. Not gonna lie. Yeah, absolutely. Just awful. Luckily, very minimal troop losses there, but really not ideal. Always good to have a plan how you're going to land your guys. That was a fair amount of health for stage 4, I'm not going to lie. Like abnormally high. Yeah, I got to this point over here and realized I really didn't have a solid plan down, which, oh well. That cost you extra troops. No shock launchers, I see. That's always a good thing. Honestly, this can be no shocks at all. Probably going to start from this machine gun, maybe go up to this sniper tower. That's a nice straight line between the two. Over to the HQ after the sniper tower. And probably just a couple of critters to either side to take like external fire from the boom cannons and sniper and thing like that. But yeah, not actually all that difficult here, assuming things work out the way they're supposed to, which I think they will. Because as long as you're using the right kind of lines with warriors, that's your 90 degrees, your 45 degree angles, and so on. you should get very predictable results. More or less identical to this. Alright, well, that's better than stage 4. Don't... Oh, no losses. Good. Yeah, way better than stage 4, which, again, come with a plan or leave in defeat. That is, like, more or less the motto for this game. Still no shock launchers. That's very, very helpful. Alright, so, where do we want Bullet is the question, and how do we want to land is really the question. Sorry that I'm not taking it more seriously earlier on, but this is, honestly, you don't usually have to worry on stage 4, but on stages 6 and 7, you really ought to plan your attack, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm thinking we're going to use this machine gun as a gathering point, so I'm going to flare to that, and then smoke along the beach. From the machine gun up to this sniper tower, it is not a perfectly straight line, but it's as straight as you're going to get, so the warriors are going to start from this machine gun, head a little bit this direction, and get in line with this sniper tower. That means Bullet will be standing roughly where the sniper tower is. He'll taunt this, he'll taunt that machine gun. He probably will not taunt the flamethrower over here, so we'll probably end up shocking that. And a critter over here wouldn't hurt. A whole bunch of mines to clear, like in this area, but again, we're looking at the line from this machine gun to this sniper tower. So there are a lot of them. It's not so much an issue of, ooh, hang on. There were a bunch in one area, but I take it back. There's one more boom mine up there. You do want to clear that. So, you know, drop Bullet. Bullet does not matter here. Get everybody gathered up. Headed towards the sniper tower. Yeah, I don't think Bullet is going to range this flamethrower. Oh, I take it back. He actually does. I'm a little bit surprised there. But that's fine. The critters are still off to the other direction here, and they're giving us a little bit of a wall of defense over there. They just died, but throughout that first part of the attack. And actually, Bullet did have this stuff all covered. I didn't think he would range as far as the stuff at the extremity of the base here. So, he covered more ground than expected, and that's never a bad thing. Stage 7. Why did we press Scout again? That's not what we're doing here. This does make up for the shock launchers on earlier stages, but luckily we can put Bullets somewhere over here. Not too bad. He should take all of the heat from this direction, and then we would have a shock and a shock on the shock launchers, because we don't like those. In the meantime, we'll get machine guns and things, but really the shock launchers are the most important items to knock out of play here. Don't really love the boom mine. Okay, that's not too bad. So, to get to, let's see, what do we want Bullet to taunt? I would like Bullet, we're going to use this mortar up here as our gathering point just before the HQ, and that should get him taunting all of this stuff over here, I hope. So that means looking at a straight line down from that mortar about, I mean, we've got this mortar here, and then the sniper tower. Mortar looks slightly better in terms of running lines. So that's what we're going to use. But neither one is exactly perfect, so. Trying to economize on smoke because that gives us extra GBE for important things down the line. Bullet looks like he's in a good spot. We're going to go like this and like that. 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, 1,000. We're going to go ahead and hit that one more time. Throw out a critter, throw out another shock, throw out a med kit. Just getting crazy with it over here. And win. And make sure to ditch that last bit of GBE because it's excellent karma. You ought to do it. If you had GBE to spend and it was left over, then it was wasted. What did we do for troop losses there? 15. Not a great day as far as troop losses go here. 6 there. That's not ideal. 2. So like 3 boats lost total on the day. But I mean, even that is not ridiculous. It's given the cost of warriors, which are extremely cheap. Cheapest troop in the game. I think rifles might be cheaper in per unit terms, but warriors are delivering a whole lot of punch. So I guess I'm thinking of like cost versus damage output. I don't know how that calculates. Anyway, extremely cheap unit, and 3 boats for the entire event is actually kind of a poor showing, so I apologize for that. But great event for practicing if you're interested in using warriors, so because it just works out so perfectly. And really, if you can follow the same principles, straight lines, plan out your shocks beforehand, you can do just as well. Anyway, like, thumbs up, you know how that stuff goes, and I will catch you later. Have a great day.